Hello, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and if not, I hope this makes your day a little bit better. This is Novena Diabolos. I hope I am saying that correct. We're starting off great, aren't we? Correct. If not, please correct me. Correct me, please. Uh, if you are new here, subscribe. Tell me your favorite part. Don't look at the background. It's bad. It's just a game, YouTube. It's just a game. It's just a game, okay? And enjoy the game. I return to the scene to pick up my notebook and see something that makes me stop. I rub my eyes to make sure I'm seeing right. Then take another look. I'm not mistaken. Sure enough, there's a girl here. Oh, great heavenly tree Buddha. She mutters something with her eyes closed. Oh, God. Please don't be a ghost. The girl, and I hope my sound is working too, because my sound sure isn't coming through. The girl mutters something with her eyes closed, then slowly turns her head towards me. You. Who are you? What are you doing here? I was going to say, who are you? What are you doing here? I beg your pardon? Oh, so there is some sound. Thank God. I was going to say, oh God, my sound is out, you guys. What are you doing here? She's speaking in a clear, quiet voice, but it's obvious she's unhappy about me being here. I don't really know how to respond. This young girl, who appears to be a middle school student at best, is interrogating me while I'm calmly standing next to a corpse. I mean, yeah, that's kind of creepy. There's not a situation I was ever prepared for. Not a situation I was ever prepared for. It's dangerous here. Don't you know that? Dangerous? What do you mean? I realize how stupid I sounded, but I can't stop making myself. Oh my God. Rewind. But I can't stop myself from asking. Thank you. Voyia, get it together. Deep breath. In, out. We're already messing up. 2 minutes in and we're messing up. Oof. Oh God. That is the creepiest thing I've seen in here yet. Follow me. What? Hey, wait. This girl's very strong for her size. Resistance is futile, even though I don't really want to. I have no choice but to let myself be dragged along by this girl. I'm sorry, are we some like scrawny little wee man that can't overpower a high schooler? If you don't, a middle schooler maybe. Shame on you. I have been dragged quite far away. Stop it already. Who the hell are you? A wrestler? Your name. What? Your name. What is your name? Jun Sung Park. And you? What about yours? Sumi Choi. Her name is Sumi Choi. That's so cute. I hope that does not mean anything bad or silly, but that is a really cute name. I don't really know how to reply to her short, abrupt answer. Sumi Choi. What an unusual name. Let's look at her. Hopefully she doesn't hit me for looking at her. I look at Sumi, a middle school student at best, right? If she claims to be in high school, I'm gonna need to see some ID. Her face is kind and cute, but there's an aura about her that makes it seem distant. An enigmatic, sorry. My nose is running. Her silvery, shiny hair makes her appear even more mysterious, though I honestly can't tell if it's dyed or not. It's kind of hard to tell too, especially because it's a drawing, but I mean, if he can't tell, we can't either. You look like a student. So, what are you doing here? You shouldn't walk into a crime scene just like that. The killer may still be on the loose or nearby. There is no killer here. Okay. I wait for her to continue, but Sumi doesn't say another word. So, what are you doing here? I end up repeating my question. I have to say, well, she's a little difficult to deal with. There's something blooming right in this village. Something is blooming? I'm sorry. Hey now. Don't just stop there. Please, tell me what you mean. You are going to die here. Huh? If you want to live, get out of here. Did she just threaten us? Like, I'm a little terrified. Children always scare me because they be saying the craziest stuff. My nephew used to tell me all the time he used to see this ghost in the corner and laugh about it. It's not funny. You don't know how scary that is. I stare at her in disbelief as she walks past me and barely manages to catch up to her. Hey, I need to know what you mean. Why am I going to die? This is an abnormal place for the soul. Abnormal for... I'm sorry, what? Sumi? The way she's standing off to the side looking is the creepiest thing I've ever seen. Just let it go. Huh? She pushes me aside with ease. What is up with those eyes of hers? They are going to kill you. Who? The other guest? I have warned you, quite clearly, I might add. Speaking in a quiet, concise voice, Sumi disappears. So she's just gonna lay that out on the table for us to just eat up and then disappear. Got it. I look at the spot where she was standing I look at the spot that she was standing at just a moment ago. Although her conversation wasn't a long one, I'm utterly exhausted. What the hell was that all about? I'm going to be killed? By them? I feel like a weak kid everyone's ganging up on. I really can't stress how much I hate this place. Too many strange people in one spot, all of them with a weird aura. Something's definitely wrong when talking to a harmless girl feels this uncomfortable. Okay, I have to keep it together. I have nothing to fear from a couple of backwater village weirdos. I shake off the feeling of uneasiness and start walking. I'm exhausted. First things first, I need to get out of here. We haven't eaten anything either, so maybe, once we get something... I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good. Once we get something, in our system, we'll be, I guess, feel a little better. It's still early in the morning, and yet I feel like I've already had enough. My mind is so preoccupied that I forget about breakfast and return to my motel. Feeling the stomach is the least of my worries right now. I just need some time to organize my thoughts. I suddenly come to a halt. Hey, you, wait a minute. Oh God, who is this? Let me scoot up because it's getting juicy. It's getting real good, y'all. Like, we gotta stay calm because I get excited and I be like, oh my God, and then I start stumbling over words, stuff getting crazy and stuff. So I gotta just keep calm. It's the soothing, silky voice of a woman. Okay, so it's a woman. A sound that doesn't fit this village bleak atmosphere at all. What is it this time? I look in the direction of the voice is coming from with a tired, weary expression. She's gorgeous. Oh my god, look at her hair. Oh, and her pretty eyes, and her makeup looks so beautiful, and her outfit. Oh my god. She is too adorable. Nice to meet you. I'm Rinchie. Also, if I mess up the names, please do not get on me, okay? Just correct me, okay? In a respective way, correct me. Do not yell at me and call me an idiot and all these other names, okay? We're family here, so you can correct me. It's okay. I'm not gonna get mad. But right now her name is Rinchie, so but if I mispronounce it, please. Nice to meet you. I'm Rinchie. She's a beautiful woman. Her pretty face matches her voice. Not when I'm making it. A beautiful woman talking to me with a smile on her face? Honestly, I can't say I would complain about it. All things considered, this is the first genuine friendly greeting I've received in a long time. Hi there. My name is Jung Sung Park. Nice to meet you. I greet her and look at her carefully. Let's look at her. Oops, ow. Rinchie looks like a stereotypical rich girl. Stunning, beautiful, and dressed in expensive clothes straight from the boutique. She fits the role of one of the mean girl characters from 90s chaotic drama. The type that harasses the protagonist all the time. Though, I guess she isn't young enough for that. So I would give her more of a genuine voice like this. Oh God. If you had to take a guess, I'd say she's probably in her mid-20s. If someone told me she was an up-and-coming actress, I'd believe it in an instant. Okay, let's talk to her. I've seen you around before. I've never seen you around before, excuse me. You're not from here, are you? That's right, I'm an outsider. An outsider. Well, I don't want to give her, for the love of God, please, Voyia, please. Don't give her, what's her name's voice? From the other game I was playing. Don't give her that voice. Well, what is it that brings you here? I was messing up already. Like, are you on a trip, or do you have some family that lives here that you're visiting? Her overly direct, inquisitive, oh my God, messed it up already. Inquisitive approach startles me a little. Blah. This is starting to feel less like a spontaneous greeting between strangers and more like an interrogation. My initial alarm bells are ringing, which is why I'm carefully before opening my mouth. I think carefully before opening my mouth. I'm kind of stranded, actually. Suddenly, there was all this fog. I'm here because I didn't have much of a choice. Oh, is that so? Rinchie gives me the once-over. What's up with that unpleasant attitude? My first impression of her was good, but this is a little offensive. Did you come down here from Seoul? Yeah, I'm a program director. Oh, I see. You work for a broadcasting station in Seoul. Rin looks at me as if I'm blah blah blah. Rin looks at me as if I'm some rare exotic animal put on display in a zoo. No, maybe I'm just being too sensitive. I'm stressed out mess. I don't feel like you're too stressed out. I really think she's kind of using her sweet talk and her good looks to get information out of you. This is a lot to take in. Maybe I'm just imagining things and reading into it. I decided to break the ice in hopes of softening the strange atmosphere between us. Blah, 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 between us. Rintier, was it? I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you don't appear to be from around here either. Oh, I forgot to properly introduce myself. Rintier, Yaoguan's Construction Executive Director. Please, here's my business card. Yaoguan Construction. I hope I'm saying that right. Rintier, Executive Director. Executive Director? I'm a little puzzled. Yaoguan Construction, isn't that one of the 3 largest construction companies in Korea? Such a big company has a young woman and as its executive director. How did I already know about this, given my occupation? Rintier looks at me with a playful expression. Is it really that obvious how surprised I am? So, Mr. City Boy, I'd like to have a more serious talk with you later. Might that be possible? My eyes meet her, A serious talk. Oh, God. The sound of that bothers me somehow. What could Yaoguan Construction Executive Director possibly have to say to me? I don't let my worries get the best of me, and not slowly. Yeah, sure thing. I have a lot of free time on my hands anyways. Woohoo! Fantastic. Okay, I'll see you later then. Oh God, look how she steps to the side. It's too adorable. Don't let me keep you now. Go on in and relax a little. Okay. I nod and head inside. I turn around to look back in Rin's direction. Oh gosh, something tells me she's gonna be the death of me, literally. And despite warmth, Rentier's smile looks strangely ominous. She's gonna be the death of me. I step inside the hotel. Oh God. I think I gave him a voice like this. The motel owner looked at me and rolled his eyes and makes a gesture that I can't quite place. It looks pretty funny. Have you heard the news? The news? What do you mean? The murder. I'm taken aback for a moment, but I messed up. Taken aback for a moment. I thought I'd let this guy know, but it looks like he's heard about it already. Did Hana tell him about it? There's never been a single violent crime around here, and now a murder. Please, do be careful. Don't go roaming around at night. Yes, you're right. I'll keep that in mind. Great. Well, don't worry about it too much, though. After all, I'm gonna sneeze them good. Where can a murderer hide in a town this small? Some very diligent people from this town are already at work searching for whoever did it. They'll find that culprit soon enough. The motel's owner words make me think. If the townspeople are trying to deal with this on their own, that must mean that there really is no way at all to contact the police around here. Chasing after a murderer like that and venturing out there is dangerous. Give advice, reassure, don't get involved. I think I'm going to give advice instead, because this sounds like this, because I'm reading the bottom. It says, I'm sure the townspeople will handle it just fine. This is their business. Don't get involved. It's kind of like, to me, that sounds the same. So I'm going to give the advice part. Don't you think that's a little too dangerous? I think it would be better to wait until the police get here. The fog should clear up soon, right? This guy right here. Do you really think it's possible to just live life and ignore the fact that there's a killer on the loose? It's better to catch the murderer quickly and restore order. You're too laxed about it. But who's to say it won't be you who's next? Sounds harsh, but he has a point. I'll bite it. A strange one. I try to find the right words to argue with him, but then I stop myself. It was just a thought I had. I'm sure things will be fine. You're still seeming quite relaxed considering the circumstances. Oh God, he's giving me the heebie-jeebies for real. I look at him with a puzzled expression, but he just stares back at me with a face I can't read at all. What's his deal? I feel weird all of a sudden. So much so that I choose not to say anything else. I just walk straight past the counter. I have a strange feeling about that man, and it isn't the first time either. Oh God, so what if he turns out to be the killer this whole entire time? I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I'd be like, I knew it the whole time. That's why I'm gonna think it's one of the girls. I make my way up the stairs, then stop. A girl who's looking out of her room at the end of the hallway. I make eye contact. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's so cute. I like her little droopy, sad eyes. I'm honestly surprised by how tall she is. Oh, and she's a tall. Yeah, hopefully she's of age. If you know, mommy. I'm not a particularly short guy, yet I still find myself having to look up. For a moment, I wonder if she's a famous model. But even though she's tall, her face shows that she's still a young girl. Oh, no. She's off our list now. If I had to guess, I'd say high school. Oh, yeah, she's definitely off our list. High school student. I wonder if I'm right. Oh, did I startle you? I wonder how tall she is now. I'm gonna go look at her thing. She freezes as she sees me. She looks like she's just seen a monster. Excuse me. I was going to say just a monster. She looks like she's just seen a monster. Instantly filled with self-doubt, I look down at myself. But in all honesty, my appearance shouldn't provoke such a drastic reaction. I'm not that scary. Maybe not the cream of the crop, but at least a solid 7 out of 10, right? I don't think it's your looks, honey, that she's afraid of. She might be just afraid of men. And it's not that I'm physically imposing and towering over her either. I look at her again. The poor girl still looks scared. And also quite sad for some reason. I guess we can look at her. Please don't run away. She must be nearly 6 feet tall. What? But she has a very delicate young appearance. And yet, her eyes look strangely lifeless to me. I don't think her being scared is the only reason for that. I wonder what her story is. Oh gosh, she's almost 6 feet tall. Hey, hello there. How are you? So, are you a tourist too? Just passing through? Oh God. I think that went well. Does anybody else think that went well? Raise hands? No? Okay. All right. For a moment, I just stood there in disbelief and stared at the door that was just shut so suddenly. What the hell? Did I say something wrong? I feel like there's been a big misunderstanding here, but I really don't have the time or energy to clear it up right now. I just shake my head and make my way towards my room. Yeah, like I really don't think that you can really fix what that was. I'm not a fan of self-pity, but I've really been through a lot. Yes, you have, honey. I'm sorry. I had to take a deep breath myself. I was finna. There it is. I was finna yawn. It's still really early in the morning, yet I'm already exhausted. I feel like I would have no trouble falling asleep on the spot. I walk into the hallway with slow steps. Oh God, you scared me. Don't do that. Wow, that was close. I almost bumped into her. Um, is she staying here too? Seems plausible. Why else would I run into her here of all places? I should probably move out of her way. Move left? I turned to move left. Oh God. At the very same moment, she moved in the exact same direction as me. Okay. Huh? This time, I turned to the right. Okay. She moves in the exact same direction as me once again. I take a small, clumsy step back. Hey, what's up? Oh, what voice did I give the other girl? I gave her more of a voice like this, like a happy voice. So I'll give her a calm voice like this. Oh, yeah, hi. Most awkward greeting ever. How super strange for both of us. This whole situation is painfully weird. Let's look at her, because she looks very cute too. There's a luring emptiness in her eyes. They have an air of mystery about them. Her overall appearance is quite mature, leading me to believe that she's older than me. Her appearance is modest, yet the way she carries herself. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. The way she carries herself is intriguingly glamorous. Oh my God, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me, thank you. I couldn't mute myself. I'm so sorry. What stands out the most to me is the strange, awkward atmospheres that seems to have completely subsided. Subsided from one second to the next. How interesting, she somehow looks sad, yet content and comfortable all at the same time. How weird. That's a very interesting way to describe somebody. Let me move my mic. I'm sorry if you had to hear that. I squeeze my body against the narrow hallway wall and make a gesture signaling her to move past. Oh, she looks so adorable. I can't help myself but to stare at her as she walks away. I don't know how to properly put it in words, but she exuded a very strange aura. There is something about her that almost calming, yet at the same time magically magnetic. I open my mouth without even realizing it. Hey, I'm Junsum Park. My name is Nari Lee. I hope I said her name right. Nari Lee. Nari Lee. One or the other. So, what brings you here? Well, I was on my way to nursing clinic and got lost in the fog. A clinic? Is there something that ails here? Now that I think about it, Nari does look like as if she's lacking energy. And what about you? Oh, I'm a PD. Here's my card. Gulp. News PD? That's right. It's a program called News Trace. Isn't that a really famous show? Oh, so you've heard of News Trace? Obviously she has. Yet I still ask for confirmation. It's one of the bad habits that I just can't seem to shake. Of course I've heard of it. What happened to the blah 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 blah? What happened that would bring you is blah 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 blah. Rewind. Deep breath. What happened that would bring you all the way out here to such a remote place? I was on my way out here to gather information for a story I'm working on. I don't mention the words mass disappearance. No need to say more than I have to for no reason. I was just traveling by car. I got lost and stuck here because of the fog, just like you. Oh no. You must be very busy. I hope this doesn't cause you too many problems with your job. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. With things being how they are, I guess all I can do is take an involuntary break. I catch myself smiling for no apparent reason. An inappropriate response, well suited for a casual conversation. It's nice talking to somebody normal, but I wonder if I should be... Sorry. So open or casual, I'm gonna sneeze again. Come to think of it, why did I call out to her in the first place? I hope I'm not keeping you from something. No, not at all. Well, I wish you good luck with everything and safe trip. Oh yeah, thank you very much. I'll leave you to it then. She looks down the hall shyly and walks to the other side of the hallway. How strange. I'm not acting like myself. Usually I'm a lot better at talking to people. I watch Nari as she leaves, then returns to my room, confused about what exactly happened just now. Well, isn't that cute? It's evening already, and the sun is starting to set. Did you stay in the hallway all day? He said it was morning, right, when he was in the hallway. My whole body feels weak, and looking back at the day, I realize, in retrospect, that I haven't even eaten so far. I decided to head to the restaurant of the motel owner recommended, so I can have at least one nourishing meal. Jesus. It was very recent murder. The very recent murder is already a hot topic of discussion at the restaurant. There's just one thing that strikes me as strange, which is that the people talking about the murder don't appear to be very scared. There isn't even a fear or confusion. People are talking about it in a nonchalant manner. It's like listening to a bunch of bad actors utterly incapable of portraying emotion in their lines. Or I get it, but I mean, maybe it's something like you said, there's mass disappearance, so maybe it's something that they have dealt with the whole time. Their next door neighbor just died, and it's really a small town. Excuse me. Yet they can still carry on having a normal conversation like that. Also, I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but I get the impression they're acting this way because I'm around. Could that be? Or is the whole thought ridiculous? On my way back from the diner to the motel, everything is already pitch black. Oh God, please don't tell me I have to talk to the owner again. My voice cannot handle it today. It's been a long day. I quietly complain and hastily throw off my coat. I sit down and look at the picture I took with my phone. Looking at the mango corpse, I'm sorry, let's sneeze again. It looks just as bad as I did earlier, but I throw my phone aside as I can feel my dinner coming up again. Sure, as a PD, it's exciting to catch a big case like this. But that doesn't make witnessing something this horrible any easier. And it's enough to tire me out emotionally. Which is weird that everybody around is like, yeah, there was another murder, y'all. That was crazy, huh? y'all need to be freaking out with me. I'm freaking out. Y'all all need to be freaking out with me. Phew. I let out a loud sigh and wrapped myself up in a blanket. It's nowhere near as comfy as my bed back home, but right now, it's enough to make my body feel as if it's melting away. Wonderful. Starting tomorrow, I'll make some serious inquiries. And get to the bottom of this. I motivated myself with some much needed words of reaffirmation. You know what I just thought about? He's sitting here motivating himself to go look for murders and stuff. Meanwhile, they probably thinking he's the killer. I didn't even think about it like that because there's so many new people that are in town, apparently. People that haven't been here, didn't grow up here. Except for the first girl we met. I think her name is Hannah. She's the only person that we don't know for sure yet whether she's been in this town all her life or, you know, she got family here. Maybe she grew up here or something like that. But the other people put off that kind of thing. Oh, and the Buddha tree girl. I forgot her name. Sumi. We don't know if Sumi as well has grown up here. Those are the only two people. But everybody else, they're putting off that vibe that they didn't grow up here, that they don't know anything about this place. It's a little early to be going to bed already, but I should just close my eyes and get some rest. Please don't nothing scary happen. I knew it. I open my eyes and I feel like I just woke up from a terrible nightmare. My heart is pounding in my chest like crazy. So much that it really hurts. I hold my chest tight and take a deep breath. The cell phone. There's no signal in this place, meaning no phone call should be working. I don't remember setting an alarm, but for some reason my phone is ringing. I fumbled around the bed and reach out to grab my phone, but I can't find it. Wait for a while. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I can see my phone next to the bed. The screen is invisible because it's turned upside down. What time is it? It's 6:66? A time like that should not exist and display on the cell phone. I feel so startled and uneasy that I toss my phone to the side. I look around the room. It's hard to see anything, really. It's a dark room, so it's only natural I don't see my surroundings. But something feels different. Even... I'm gonna sneeze. I'm good. Even now that my eyes have somewhat adjusted to the darkness, I feel a sense of isolation and loneliness. This feeling. It's as if I've been abandoned in the dark. What's going on? I struggle to lift myself into an upright motion. Cold sweat is running down my back. The foggy road, the strange village, the murder scene. It's like everything that could possibly go wrong is doing so. Times 10. Ew. There's a really bad stench in the air all of a sudden. I can't place it. I've never smelled anything quite like this before. Covering my mouth and my nose, I look around again. For some reason, the air inside the room feels sticky. It's so unpleasant that I can't help but rub my arms with my hands. Oh God, I heard a footstep. Did y'all hear that? I can hear footsteps approaching. What is it? A cloud of cold mist hovers around the room and somehow slowly phases through the wall, stepping out of the mist. What is that? Who are you? It's a tall man dressed in what appears to be a priest uniform. That man, no way. Did he just pass through the wall? Who are you? Feel like it's best not to say anything right now. I can't even bring myself to finish my question. Oh my God, it's two of you. Another man dressed in priest uniform appears on the opposite wall. Upon closer inspection, I can see black mist emanating from inside his uniform. I feel like I'm completely surrounded, and resisting is the last thing I plan on doing. All I can do is stare. What? Though, it's a blatant reaction. I can't just stay still. I try to get up. That was a terrible mistake, sir. Holy crap! The black mist seeping out of the man's uniform extended like a tentacle and threw me into the room floor. Excuse me, stay in the bed. The sheer force of it renders me unable to breathe for a moment. What the hell is this? A dream? Or am I going crazy? Or could this actually be real? Junsun Park. That's your name, is it not? I can hear a voice in front of me, and I stare into the darkness ahead. Oh, God. Who are you? Daddy? Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. Hi, demon guy. Then he shows up, accompanied by a red glow. I'm going to stop it right here, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Oh, this is so exciting. I will continue this later. Thank you. I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.